Are you trying hard to make me?
I want to start today by saying something that almost nobody talks about out loud. And honestly, it might be the exact reason you clicked on this video. You're here because you're trying to bring a new life into the world. And culturally, we're told this should be one of the happiest, most exciting chapters of our lives. We see the movie scenes, positive pregnancy tests, happy tears, big hugs. But if we're being honest right now, this might actually be one of the hardest things your relationship has ever faced. I'm not talking about sleepless nights with a newborn. I'm talking about right now. Before the baby even exists. Maybe things feel a little off at home. Maybe the spark feels dimmer. Maybe intimacy feels forced, or you and your partner are snapping at each other, exhausted, and you don't even know how you got here. And then comes the guilt. You might feel guilty for even feeling this way. Aren't I supposed to be grateful? We can try. Aren't I supposed to be excited? Why do I feel so angry at the person I love? Here's the truth. I've learned that trying for a baby puts a very specific kind of pressure on a relationship. A kind of pressure that almost nothing else does. It's a heavy mix of biological stress, money stress, and deep emotional vulnerability. So today, we're dropping the shame. We're going to talk about why this happens, what's going on in your mind, your body, and your relationship. And most importantly, I'll give you real tools to protect your relationship while you're going through this. Let's start with the most obvious change, and the one that causes the most quiet resentment, your sex life. The moment you decide to start trying, intimacy changes almost overnight. Before, sex was about connection, closeness, and pleasure. It was about being together. But once you start trying, sex can start to feel like a task. There's a goal, there's a deadline. And suddenly that goal isn't connection, it's biology. You're tracking ovulation. You have apps sending notifications telling you that tonight is the night. And here's why this kills the mood. And it's not just in your head, it's in your nervous system. Real desire and intimacy live in something called the parasympathetic nervous system. This is your body's rest and relax mode. It slows your heart rate, relaxes your muscles, and helps your body feel safe enough for closeness and arousal. But scheduled sex often does the opposite. It activates the sympathetic nervous system, your fight or flight mode. This is your pressure mode. When sex feels like a must-do on a calendar, your brain treats it like a high-stakes performance. That brings in cortisol, the stress hormone, into a space that actually needs oxytocin, the bonding hormone. Many men tell me they feel like sperm donors instead of partners, like their value in the bedroom is reduced to performance. That pressure often leads to anxiety and shame. And many women tell me they feel like science projects, like their body is being monitored, measured, and judged. They worry their partner no longer sees them, their beauty, their personality, just their ability to get pregnant. When every touch feels like a transaction, connection slowly fades. Now let's talk about the waiting. This is where emotional distance often grows the most. Each month there's the fertile window, and then there's the dreaded 2-week wait. For the person carrying the pregnancy, this wait is intense and physical. You notice everything your body does. Was that a cramp? Is that spotting? Why do I feel sore? You're constantly checking, reading, and hoping. Your body is holding both hope and fear at the same time. But your partner is usually just living their life. This causes so many arguments. But I want to say something important. This doesn't mean your partner doesn't care. They simply don't have the biological feedback. They don't feel hormone shifts. They don't feel cramps. There's nothing happening inside their body to monitor. So a gap forms. You're living inside the what if while they're waiting for the result. Then the test is negative. For you, it can feel like a deep loss, like your body failed you. You're grieving a future that felt so close. Your partner may be disappointed, but not devastated in the same way. And that difference can hurt deeply. It can create the thought, they don't care as much as I do. What's really happening is this. You're experiencing this journey from the inside, and they're experiencing it from the outside. Then there's blame, the quiet shadow in the room. When things take longer than expected, the brain looks for a reason. If there's a diagnosis, low sperm count, PCOS, blocked tubes, the partner with that diagnosis often feels broken, like they're letting the other person down. For men especially, this can hit their sense of identity hard. Many shut down emotionally, not because they don't care, but because they don't know how to process the pain. And underneath all of this is something even deeper, loss of identity. For the partner carrying the baby, life often becomes medical. You plan your life around your cycle. You stop drinking just in case. You change workouts. You take supplements that make you feel awful. Your body stops feeling like yours. It becomes a project, a machine that needs fixing. Your partner watches this happen and often feels helpless. If they say, just relax, it hurts. If they say nothing, it feels like abandonment. Both of you feel alone, just in different ways. Here's something important to understand. Relationships depend on oxytocin, the bonding hormone. It's released through touch, hugging, sex, and deep conversation. The problem is cortisol. Trying to conceive often means living with high stress for a long time. Calendar stress, money stress, emotional stress, and high cortisol blocks oxytocin. That means even when you're together, you may feel distant or numb, not because love is gone, but because your body is in survival mode. Your relationship isn't broken. Your chemistry is overwhelmed. So how do we protect your relationship? Here are 5 things you can start doing now. Number 1, separate baby-making sex from just us sex. Not every sexual moment can be about pregnancy. Outside the fertile window, ban baby talk in the bedroom. Reconnect as partners, not just future parents. Number 2, use the 15-minute rule. Set a specific time to talk about fertility. Appointments, fears, plans. When the time is up, you go back to being a couple. Fertility can't run your entire day. Number 3, respect different coping styles. You may cope by talking and researching. Your partner may cope by staying busy. Neither is wrong. Say, I know we handle this differently, but I need to know we're in this together. Number 4, set limits early. Talk about money limits, treatment limits, and alternatives before emotions explode. This creates teamwork instead of resentment. Number 5, get professional support early. Fertility stress is a real trauma. Find a therapist who understands it. Getting help is not weakness, it's protection. Trying to conceive when it doesn't come easily is hard. It tests everything. But struggling does not mean your relationship is failing. You are not just 2 people trying to make a baby. You are 2 people who chose each other. Don't sacrifice the us for the idea of them. Your relationship is the foundation of whatever future comes next. If this video made you feel seen, subscribe. We talk about the real side of fertility here. I'm here with you. See you in the next video.